On April 18, 2023, the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry organized the 9th edition of the India Maize Summit with the theme Maize for India's Sustainable Agriculture Future. FICCI has been organizing the India Maize Summit since 2013, and the past 8 editions have been successful. New Delhi brings in participants from different sectors of agriculture, including companies and scientists. The conference is underway at the FICCI Federation House, Delhi, discussing the Maize for India's Sustainable Agriculture Future. The event started with an inaugural session where a welcome address was given by Mr. T.R. Kiswan, Chairman, FICCI National Agriculture Committee and Group President, TAFA Limited. Shri Abdul Sattar, Honorable Minister of Agriculture, State of Maharashtra. Shri Abdul Sattar advised the farmer for good maize cultivation and good income. And Ms. Anuja Kadian, Government and Industry Affairs Director, Asia Pacific Cote d'Ivoire Agri-Science, spoke about how youth should take up their place in the agriculture field. Let's have a look at what they said.
सर, मक्के की खेती के लिए आप किसानों को क्या सलाह देना चाहेंगे अपने तरफ से, जिससे उनकी खेती अच्छी हो और उनके इनकम में थोड़ा बढ़ोतरी हो?
नहीं, आपने ये अहम मुद्दा पूछा है कि मक्का की खेती करने के लिए किसान को मदद करने के लिए हम हमारे किसान को आसानी से उसको कर्ज मिलना चाहिए, किसान को अच्छी तरह से खाद मिलना चाहिए, उसको अच्छा बीज मिलना चाहिए, उसकी उत्पन्न क्षमता जो है वो अच्छी होना चाहिए और उसका माल पकाने के बाद उसको मार्केटिंग भी मिलना चाहिए.
So when we look at the today's youth, it gives me a lot of hope and faith that there's so much of the potential and an ease and a excitement for them to work in agriculture, and that starts from farming, that starts from technology development, collaboration, marketplaces, such an important phase of it. What I'll just tell the new youth and the people, the younger generation, is that look at it in the entirety. Look at the creation of those value chains and not just look at agriculture in isolation, the food security, and more importantly, the food sovereignty is dependent on you.
After the session first started with the topic Maize, a silver bullet of feed, fuel and starch self-sufficiency. Mr. Nikhil Toshniwal, Vice President, The Heart, spoke about how farmers should themselves forward in technology, and also he targeted 20 million farmers to improve their circumstances and how it is going to help them. Let's have a look what he said.
Having a right advisory is very much important in India, where around 56% of the geographies under the threat of either climatic variations, pest attacks. So that is one. Secondly, by ensuring that they have their KYCs being digitized. By ensuring that they have their KYCs being digitized, because we have seen that a lot of the areas where farmer, when they go for a subsidies, when a farmer they go for insurance or with respect to financing, they don't have their documents being ready. And that is where I feel that the most short-term angle is to have the KYCs being created digitally, stored, and to various platforms. Even at Dehat we have this platform, so that they can have the insurance being available within a single click, right? They can have get to know that what are the financing possibilities they have within just, I would say 5 to 10 minutes. These are the areas where farmer can use for the right advisory, for right insurance, for right financing services with them. And also they can explore the market linkages if they are well connected and if they put their advices on top of it.
We are very glad that Pioneer as a brand is completing 50 years in India. So Pioneer is more than 95-year-old brand globally, but in India it's 50th year celebration. And we would like to congratulate and be thankful, grateful to all our customers, growers, stakeholders with whom we could achieve this. And more than number of years presence, I would like to mention the kind of growth, prosperity, the legacy of success which Pioneer and the stakeholders could, come together and have a journey for better income and even from production point of view for the nation.
Mr. Rajiv Yadav, COO of Agro Crop India Trade Service Private Limited, spoke about the maize cultivation in India and gave a valuable words at the event on how it's going to help maize farmers. So we will move towards the session which was about technologies for strengthening maize supply chain to meet future demands, which was specially addressed by Dr. S.K. Malhotra, former Agriculture Commissioner and Chairman CIB, and Project Director, who spoke about whether Indian agriculture is lagging behind or is in progress.
I am Major Rajiv. I am representing AgroCorp India as a CEO. The series of topics what we have discussed today are like, how can we improve the yields? How can we reduce the wastages? All these are something which are going to be very helpful for not only for the farmers but also for industry. Secondly, through this platform, I had also propagated that we should have the government supporting maize purchases the way they do it for wheat, the way they do it for rice, because that will give the farmer all the more confidence to grow more maize.
Sir, how you see that Indian agriculture is lagging behind, or is it in progress comparatively to previous years?
It is not lagging behind. Indian agriculture is progressing, and then second we have increase in the horticulture produce also. We have reached to the level of 342 million ton. So if I will bifurcate, then we will find for pulses we have reached to the level of 27 million ton, which has further increased. Earlier the level was only 16 million ton. It has increased to the 27 million ton. For oil seeds, definitely the demand is huge, but we are not keeping the pace with that demand because our production capacity is not as required for the demand which is for oil seed sector. So oil seed production is also now gradually increasing, and we have reached to the level of 33 million ton of oil seeds have been produced, and earlier just 2 years back the level was only 26 million ton. So there is an enhancement in the yield. So we are now incremental increase is there in the yield levels. So this is a kind of progress which is taking place, and now we are not only self-sufficient to meet our own demand, but also we are exporting $50 billion we have earned through export of agriculture.
Furthermore, the conference on 9th India Maize Summit 2023, Maize for India Sustainable Agriculture Future event was concluded with the next step to move in the direction of production of maize and what could be the real target of ethanol production from maize by 2030.